Honest Company has partnered with us to help fund junior investigators, trainees, postdoctoral fellows on pilot studies. Funding from the federal level gets tighter and tighter. It's actually harder for younger researchers to get funds to sort of get their research careers kickstarted. So by providing this funding, actually, Honest is actually doing a really good service, but really to the research community in general, but to environmental health and exposomics in particular.
This grant, supported by the Honest Company, will have a great impact on my career. First, scientifically, it gives me the protected time and resources to study something new, right? These novel methods that can help us understand combinations of exposures. Professionally, it's also giving me a chance to be an independent investigator, which is really important as I develop in my career as an environmental epidemiologist.
I will be able to do my own research, which will help me get independence as a researcher in the future and apply for future grants. And I'm also able to learn new analysis and new techniques, which is a great opportunity for me.
The concept of the exposome, the idea of understanding the totality of exposure across the life course, really allows us to start thinking about how exposures combine to contribute to health and disease. And so we're applying that to the time of adolescence. What are girls being exposed to, and then how do those patterns of exposures contribute to puberty?
My research focuses on the effects of early life stress and metal exposure during pregnancy on children's brain development and their anxious and depressed behaviors. We know that anxiety and depression are big problems, especially for teenagers and young adults. But that starts pretty early on in life, in early childhood. So we're hoping to identify mechanisms that contribute to those behaviors and mechanisms that are modifiable.
There's been a big push to understand the genetic contributions of disease, and there hasn't been that big a push to understand the environmental contributions. The missing piece of the puzzle is really environment. And the Honest Company has partnered with us in a way that actually allows us the freedom to search, what we think is most scientifically important to find what are those environmental factors that are most important for child health and child development.